Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more 12-12 AD action for you today, and we have a massive Crusader siege battle for you here today. The Crusaders have come to the Middle East and they are here to conquer and carve out a new holy kingdom for themselves. We have Jerusalem, we have the Papal States, we have Antioch here, and we also have England here joining. So clearly Richard the Lionheart has joined some Crusaders and he is here to do some goddamn crusading. And he is here to shout Deus Vult and hopefully raise these Muslim walls to the ground. But we are here with some Knights of St. Lazarus trying to desperately catch these Gurid Sultanate cavalry here, which are just running on around. They need to be careful. So the defenders here today, we have the Khazarine Empires. They're actually getting caught here, these Turkmen cavalry. We also have the Gori... we also have the Gurid Sultanate, we have the Mamelukes, and I believe we have... I can't remember actually off the top of my head who's the other one. We might have the two Mamelukes. Oh no, we have obviously got the Abbasids as well. No, these aren't the Abbasids, the Ayyubids. I do apologize. But yeah, there we go. So they are the sides today. And already straight into the fight, we have Camel Cavalry here engaging with these heavily armored Knights of St. Lazarus. And we got some Mercenary Khazarine Lancers. I think these are going in there as well. I mean, really, with the armor they have, the Knights should be winning this fight. If they get a little flanking charge like they have here, these Khazarine Lancers, they're going to overwhelm and just annihilate these Knights of St. Lazarus. And they're slowly surrounding them. These, we've got some medium shock cav here as well. I don't know why it's taking so long for other cavalry to get over here. We are now getting some English Knights being sent over, which is good to see. But yeah, there needs to be more cav going on. They have so much, like, Templar Knights and Templar Mounted Sergeants. You deal with this cav. I mean, there's more cav over here. I mean, Templar Knights here early as well. We actually have trying to go for a general, King's Bodyguard here. They managed to take out some Gurid cavalry, but you can see here they're desperately trying to get to the Trebuchet back here. They really need to protect this. But I think they're going to make it, you know, these Gori Maliks, unless they can, the spears can save them. But it looks like Jerusalem might just about get his artillery out there alive. It's hard to say. It looks like he sort of got out there alive. These Gori Maliks. Yeah, they killed a few, but they're going to be okay. And we've got actually Syrian Nashir archers actually running in there. They need to be careful. He just pulled through. And he's trying to get away from these Knights of St. Lazarus here, but he is going to fail in doing that. And he's been annihilated there. That cavalry has been just wiped out. So it seems as though Jerusalem will survive there. But we're going to have a cavalry charge over here on some archers, which is always a good idea. So we've got some Mercenary Khazarine Lancers here. They're going to go in to the archers. Really nice charge there by the Mamelukes. And now these spears need to rush forward and try and do their bit. But yeah, those archers took a pretty nasty charge. I mean, the numbers, by the way, are 9,200 against 9,600. It is a massive battle. And I've been told that this one comes down to the wire. So it's definitely worth sticking around to see how this one ends. Templar Knights are also getting in there. They are wiping out these Lancers. I mean, they should be doing that. They are much heavier. They're a medium shock. Neither are the Lancers. And the Templars are heavies. They should be wiping them off the face of the earth. And you can see over here, they have eventually managed to take out all this cavalry. The Knights of St. Lazarus, though, got really banged up in that. But yeah, really well done. And while it's been going on, they've been destroying... Looks like they're destroying towers with their artillery. There's no point doing this, because you're going to destroy them anyway when you capture the gates. You might as well try and destroy some walls and try and like open up some breach points. It's something that I always say people should do. Is try and open some breach points. But yeah, this today is a tier 1 battle, which is awesome to see. So yeah, nice early period siege battle. And that's going to be good. It's going to be nice for immersion. Sometimes people complain and say, oh, there's like tier 2, tier 3s all mixed together. It really just ruined my immersion. But yep, should be all like tier 1s here today. So we've got all the early stuff, all like the nasty heavy infantry for the Crusaders. I mean, the defenders have some pretty nasty units as well. Like, if I can find them. I mean, they're not infantry, but they have Nafatoons. So they are always good. They're tier 1. But yeah, we have like a lot of Javi units, which is pretty handy. I mean, light melees, they've got also like these Javis up here on the walls. But yeah, like all their like light melees have all got like javelins, which actually javelins and Attila are nasty. But yeah, to be fair, actually, I'm looking around their spears. Some of their spears are quite good, but I can't see any off the top of my head that are excellent. I mean, they've got hybrids, which is good. Dismounted Mamelukes. It's actually elephants here as well. We have some Gurid Sultanate war elephants. We have Tabadoria, which are pretty solid as well. More Indian war elephants brought by the Krasmarine Empire. They're all bringing Nafatoons as well. And lots of hybrids, dismounted Mamluks. But yeah, not seeing any. I'm pretty sure, like, the Muslims have, like, tier 1, like, heavy spears, which are a fairly decent matchup. But I've not seen any of them yet. So maybe they haven't brought any. But there you go. But yes, if you're enjoying 1212 AD and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment, show your support. It really does help out the channel, and it really does mean a lot as well. And look at that, taking out that artillery just like that. That's really good, actually. I mean, very accurate from that artillery. I mean, I wouldn't bother trying to destroy the rest of the tower. I mean, I'd just leave it as it is. You should really be trying to destroy a wall, because it really does help your push. Because fighting on the walls is okay, but it's a pain and it's slow. If you open up a breach point, you can get places quite quickly, and you can get stunned. And you can get cavalry in as well, which is the main thing. You can get cavalry in and do some charges as well. It's really... But yeah, he continues to just destroy this like, little tower. I don't know if he realizes that that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Over here, though, there is a lot of defenses outside that are anti-cav. So they're going to have some infantry go through and destroy all that before they can send up the cavalry. But yeah, we're getting close to, well, we're not getting close to 8k subs, but we've just hit 7k and we're now on the move to 8k. And yeah, if you haven't already and you're enjoying the medieval action, do remember to leave a like and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Just so you don't miss out on any 1212 action or any just historical battles that you are interested in. But yeah, hospitality, which looks glorious. I mean, I love the Crusader, like, color scheme. Like, it's so basic. It's like just 2 colors, but like with a cross as well. Oh, it looks great, it really does. Dismounted cannons, the Holy Sepulchre, a solid looking unit. Often thought to look like Templars, but they're not. They have like different crosses and stuff like that. I'll see if I can find any Templars. They are usually lingering about. Jerusalem probably has some, but Jerusalem's over here. Pope, you're looking in the wrong direction. We actually have Templars pushing up this ram. But yeah, you can see the shield. The cross is slightly different. I mean, they actually have, like, I think the cannons of Holy Sepulchre have like multiple crosses on theirs, on their uniform. So it's kind of like how to distinguish them. Yeah, lots. And we have what do we have here? Knights of the Order of Saint Lazarus. So they're like a leper unit, I believe. Like Knights of Saint Lazarus are all lepers. So it's kind of a cool thing. A little cool fact for you there. Dismounted Hospitality Knights. I want to know what the funds are, because there are a lot of people who got chevrons here. I mean, also for all these war elephants and Nafatoons inside. I mean, it seems very crowded. This is a city. I mean, there is not much place for the defenders to go. Like, they are, like, packed in here like sardines. Well, I'm excited for it, that is for sure. We're seeing some nasty hits, though, on these Templars here. They're taking a lot of fire. Already lost, like, 15 men. I think they're getting hit by artillery. It's just a... I get any other unit to do this job, yeah. I would not be having my Templars go up and do this. The heavy melee infantry, they're solid troops. I'd be getting like a tiny little peasant unit or something. I'll get the spears to go up and do it. Anyone but the Templars. They're like the most godly of the Crusaders. You can't have them pushing up a ram. It's insulting. Got archers here ready to go, primed. There you go. They're firing their volleys. Do you see the one guy that fired first? Kind of gave me like Helm's Deep vibes when he just like looses slightly early, and everyone's like, "Who was that? Hold your fire." Look at this. Look at this angle. I mean, it's great. I mean, these crossers have got no hope of dueling with these archers up here. Like, you've got to fire, like, up at a crenellation. Oh, they just killed, like, the officer down there. I don't know if you can see that. That poor officer just got domed. Yeah, these crossbows should just retreat. They're not doing anything here. They're not going to be able to take out these Ghazi, which, I mean, yeah. Well, they killed, like, 1 guy in that volley. 2. And that took, like, a lot of units to fire on that. That's a lot of papal ammunition and, like, just being used up here. I always think that this is Jerusalem. Well, I don't always, but I'm thinking this is always Jerusalem because they've got Templar crossbow sergeants. But of course, the papacy can bring Templars and all the holy orders as well, so along with their own Italian troops. So there's extra holy boys here today, and then we have England, just a separate one. But I mean, England is known for being like, you know, a big Crusader state, along with France. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. Do let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. Are you Team Crusader or are you Team, like, Muslims? Are you, like, Team Defenders? I am, obviously, with the name Pope, gotta back my Crusader boys, but I'll try not to be too biased. Got the hospitalities here. They're about to come off the wall by the looks of it. They've got to be careful about capturing towers. Because when you capture a tower in Attila, like the entire tower collapses and kills the entire unit. It's such a dumb mechanic. But that's just what it is. It's just something that you got to deal with when playing Attila. And you just got to be aware of. Instead, this hospitality unit is going to go over here and kill this Bastion catapult off. Which is not a bad idea, but did they need to send that unit down? I don't know. I feel like they could have done with having like the next unit come up and do that. I don't know. Seemed a bit of a waste of time. The towers are getting close and the archers are now like, we need to get off the wall. Yeah, there's lost a lot of archers down here, by the way. Look at this. So many archers have been lost for the... And they're firing fires? Why? They're trying to like catch the buildings on fire or something? But like, it's just very inaccurate. And like, yeah, for morale it does good damage. But you barely killed any of these guys anyway. It doesn't matter about morale. Imagine being one of these defenders. And you just see like these towers being pushed towards you. The heavily armored men inside, ready to go, ready to kill, in the name of their faith. I'd be scared. I would not want to be facing like a Hospitaller or a Templar or anyone like that. And there you go. The Templars have landed. Antioch's here on the wall. Then we've got the dismounted Hospitaller Knights. They are about to land. And they're dismounted. Oh no, these are cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. Oh no, those ones are Hospitallers. Yeah, so we've got cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. They might actually catch these archers. These archers aren't really making much in the way of progress getting out of here. I don't think all these archers are going to get off the wall in time before the Knights land here. But we'll see. England's being very slow with his assault, by the way. Look at this. Either he started so far back or his spawn was just terrible. But he did not start as close as he could have. And he's going to be very late to the party. We've got some Turkmen cavalry, by the way, just still outside the walls. They may be a little bit of a problem later on, but we will see. Yeah, look at this. These archers are running for their lives. I think they might make it just in time now. Like, Antioch's taking a good while to get off these walls. And he's now off the walls and he's taking on some light melee infantry down here. Should beat these guys, but we'll see. I mean, a light melee infantry unit, if you're going to hold a much heavier unit in place and get support from archers, there's always hope. Yeah, they just need to get these guys off the walls and just start cutting through them, which they could. They really could. Oh, they're fighting down here on the walls as well. We have Hospitallers down here. They're taking on some gory infantry. They're actually medium infantry. A bit more of a fair matchup. You can see the Knights down here in their black and white uniforms, in the colours of my favourite football team. I'll just throw that out there. I'll let you all have a guess on who that is. Yeah, they should win that one still. I think they're chevroned up as well, these Hospitallers. I mean, really, I'd start beginning my... yep, he's just doing it. It's like the Jerusalem player is reading my mind. I was about to say he needs to start bringing up archers. If you bring up some mercenary Syrian archers here, they are about to land on the wall, hopefully. Because if you can get archers on the wall, you can then focus down. And with that archer support, can make this a real easy fight. It's like one of the main reasons why you should fight for the walls as a defender, because you don't want the defenders to get the attackers to get onto the wall. Oh, this is gonna be a nasty shot. I can already tell. Oh yeah, those poor Templars there, just taking a face full of flames. But yeah, if you can fight for the walls and hold them for a little while and just deny the attackers the walls to use their archers on them, that's a massive win. And you can then use then you can put your archers at the base of the wall and you can shoot up. You can get some good kills. You've got archers firing in here, these Ghazi, doing a lot of damage to the Templars. But yeah, these light melee infantry are getting slaughtered by the heavily armored Knights. Man just lost his head there. That's why you don't mess with Templars, sir. I think they broke, yep, and now we already have Antioch making a breakthrough. I mean, the thing is, all these light melee infantry units do have... Is he trying to shoot the towers? He is. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, all these light melee infantry do have Javis. Are they going to be able to use them in time? I don't think so. The Templars are rushing in there. If he had all his men off fire at will, they weren't going to fire their Javis. Which is a real shame. Yeah, I feel like he's going to have the same result here. The Templars are going to just carve through his infantry. He's going to have to bring up something a little bit more scary than that. Archers out of ammo already. Jeez. Ghazi are burning through that ammunition. Talking about like absolutely like annihilating a unit. This is like not looking good here for the Hospitallers. Down to 87 men and dropping quickly. I mean, he looks like he's kept repositioning his unit, which is just the worst thing you can do. It's almost like pulling through, but it's not. But it's like when you reposition units in combat, the unit's not in combat technically while you're repositioning. So the other unit you're fighting will get so many kills, free kills. You need to be careful. You better just leave in your unit just to fight it out. I mean, a lot of units down here are losing. The light melee and both these knight units are losing. Yeah, get these archers up on the wall. They'll do great. Got Knights of St. Lazarus down here. They're all fighting in the shade at the moment. And fair enough. I would as well if I was clad in heavy armor from head to toe. You'd be like, yeah, I need the shade. It's hard work. It's hot work. Especially in like the Middle East as well, where it's just sunny and just, yeah, brutal. But it's looking, I mean, looking at this, Antioch is pushing in deep. He's got his Templar Knights. They're actually getting surrounded by Ghazi. I mean, that's not really the end of the world. But, yeah, Antioch needs to bring up, like, his next wave, his next unit. So he's got Cannons of Holy Sepulchre ready. What's up here? Ghazi. They need to start landing more men, though. Just because the first few units otherwise will get cut off and annihilated. I mean, they should be these spears again. I don't know how great they are, but they look like they're pretty terrible. These Templars are glorious. And again over here, look at this. These are the Templar Knights again as well. They're just annihilating these light melee infantry. It's just brutal. Well, these actually, I don't think these are Templars, were they? Oh, no, they are. Cannons of Sepulchre didn't land in the end. Or did they? And I'm just being blind. England, though, taking his merry old time. He at least looks like he is going to make a breach in the wall, though, which is huge, because that's needed. We have shock infantry over here. I'm going to presume these are axe sergeants. But these actually could be really key, because they're shock infantry. They are pretty terrible. But they should do okay in a tier 1 only battle. We'll see. It depends if they get focused down. But no one else can bring shock infantry, I'm pretty sure, in tier 1. So England bringing some tier 1 shock infantry could be huge, because certainly know that the Mamelukes and the Ayyubids can bring like axe infantry, which is obviously a bit of a threat. We've got cavalry over here that's just Hospitaller Knights. Well, where are they going? Don't know where they think they're going. They're not going to get in the back of the city or anything like that. It's just a bit dumb. Oh, we have cavalry. Oh, no cavalry. Sorry, we have elephants already engaged. Sorry, elephants already engaged with the Knights of St. Lazarus. Okay. Well, these are being mobilized earlier than I thought, but I guess they were fairly near, like where the elephants were, and they just didn't want to send in their archers. Yeah, the Knights of St. Lazarus, you know, they are they're way above their pay grade here. Put it like that. They're fighting elephants already. These guys are like, nah, not having that. They're gonna get killed. But they need to start. Yeah, they're shooting Syrian archers up here, focusing these elephants down there as they should. I'd honestly just fire heavy shot. Try and kill them. I don't think fire arrows are as effective in, say, Attila as they are in, like, Rome 2. In scaring off elephants. But that's just me. You can see down here the Hospitallers are just plugging away, chopping away. Not making really much progress. But they're probably getting a bunch of kills. I'm going to be interested to see what the kills are for some of these units at the end. Certainly the Crusaders, I think, are going to some pretty high kills. But as they get deeper into the city, the Crusaders, it's going to get harder and harder, that's for sure. Hospitallers here, still fighting against, looks like, gory infantry. It's a little bit tougher, but again, they should still overcome it. This outer layer of defense is, I'm sure, is going to be the weakest. I mean, there are elephants that we've already seen being committed, but I mean, there's more to come with them. There's probably some cav around. There's Nafatoons, Javies, all sorts. Swords over here actually are losing. Templars maybe bit off more than they can chew. Cannons of the Holy Sepulchre in here. They're all bunching up. They really could have just like gone on the walls and flanked around. Like could have just like landed on this wall here, marched down, come off this position here, charge into the spear, then the second unit charges into the back of these guys. I mean, they're winning anyway, these Daily Army infantry, not having a fun time. But still, gotta save lives. These guys, I mean, they're back to even now. Maybe they'll hold. Oh, no, they are fluctuating like hell. Fair enough. Breach has been opened. I can confirm a breach has been opened. Templar, Sergeant Spears, gold chevrons on these guys. I mean, I'm presuming these guys broke because the wall that they're on. They're just, yeah, they got annihilated. A lot of people died here. Not for much. Rama Al-Jun. These may be other guys I'm thinking of. Maybe they're not heavy, they're medium. But, yeah, the Spears are going to go ahead and duel with them. It looked like they took a lot of losses as well. They weren't waiting at the bottom of the wall, were they? Or they just been fighting the swords? They might have been just fighting swords. But I mean, I feel like the Crusaders are making a good progress, and England's yet to be committed at the moment. They seem like they're doing okay. Archers on the wall actually are getting focused down. Tower has fallen. We already have a general being committed. The elephants did retreat. No surprise there. A general already been committed. Amir al-Sakir. Already been sent in. Kind of surprising he got sent in so early. The defenders, worryingly though, are running out of ammunition. Afghan archers, Gori archers already out of ammo, or getting close to being out of ammo. I mean, Mamluks are at half. They have got more Afghan archers back here, which is good. But yeah, they need to make sure they preserve ammunition because there's a long way to go and a lot of Crusaders to kill. Another 7,900. Both sides on 7,900 men. So there's a got a long way to go. Spadaccini being sent in by the Papal States. As long as they don't pull through, they're okay. They look awfully close to doing so. They're going to fight with these Ramat al-Jund out here. Fight for the choke point. If they can break through here and make a bit of a bridgehead, that would be great. But oh, it looks like they're going to pour so many men in here, aren't they? Look at this. They're going to throw all this shock infantry in there. And this is going to just, all this is going to achieve is just being a massive, like, focus point for the archers. They're just going to bring up every archer they have of the Muslims. They're going to focus down these axe sergeants. This is not what you do. Stacking up units in total war doesn't work. There's one spear. In theory, if it was in sheer wall, I mean, like this one is here, it could hold for a long, long time. Like, axe infantry, yeah, it does help in killing spears. But you don't want to, like, they're not getting a great charge because they're charging through multiple of the units to try and get to the front line. It's just not worth it. And I'm going to be sad because Axe sergeants don't deserve to die like this. And they could become majorly important later on in the siege. I hope he retreats them. And no, he's not. How many archers are there over there? Oh, they just brought a fresh unit. They're going to get focused down and die. They're going to have to rely on more heavy swords from Jerusalem and Antioch and everyone else. Dismounted Knights of the Holy Sepulchre in here. I mean, if they break through this choke point, what's behind this? Doesn't look like much. They're into Mamelukes then after that. And then they can come down the street. Yeah, I mean, Antioch, if he breaks through here, is in a really good spot. And he's about to get a rear charge. Got some dismounted hospitality there, about to just rear charge all these gory infantry and Afghan spears. Oh, this is not good. If you haven't captured the gate, never do this. Because right now we're about to just watch as hundreds of Crusaders just get burnt alive. Look at that, oil coming down. Never charge through the gate, man. Never. Unless you hold it. Let's get a bit of a bird's eye view as the struggle for the gate ensues. And the spears and swords here are losing, but they're not going to break anytime soon. And that oil is going to get some... Actually, this could be really bad for the Crusaders because they're about to actually capture this fort, these towers. And I bet when these towers fall, it's going to kill a whole bunch of Crusaders. And not Muslims. Well, I might be wrong. There you go. How many did you kill? I didn't seem like it did too bad. For either side, really. It seemed like it was fairly okay. Over here, it seems like it's turning into a bit of a dud, this assault here. I mean, Jerusalem is not making any ground. These hospitals have been fighting here a long, long time. They're nearly dead. They're on what, they're like second or third wave of defenders. Not made a yard. Look at this, flanking around. I mean, there's elephants here. And a general. Really luring in the artillery to get, like, shooting at them. They have Jerusalem artillery just focusing them down here. Finally wavering the gory infantry. I'm also seeing pull-throughs? No, not quite. They actually did break that first unit. I'm at Al-Jund. Now actually taking on axe sergeants. Doesn't seem like these axe sergeants are too banged up. They've lost a few men, but nothing too serious. Which is good to see, but it's also frustrating to just watch all three shock infantry charging at once. Fighting over here as well. I mean, against the spears, axe infantry should do very well. Or just shock generally. The shield wall, it's got to hold for a little while the archers try and do as much work as they can shooting into the back of these axes. And the spears are wavering. And if they break there, I mean, they're also going to break these archers. What's after that? Not much. Again, it seems like they're setting up some tabaderie of their own. Setting up some of their own axe infantry. These guys look sick, by the way. Very tired, though. I don't know where they've come from. The very back of the map, clearly. Look at these guys. They're scary as hell. They got fancy, multicolored hats on. What's not to love? Dismounted the cannons of the Holy Sepulchre could get in here and get involved with these Dale army. I mean, we've also got Mamluks in here. These hybrid infantry are pretty damn good in melee. They are fighting gold chevron dismounted cannons of the Holy Sepulchre there. I don't know if this is going to be enough. They might need another unit. Oh, artillery going off. Are they throwing platoons or is that just artillery? Oh no, that's artillery. That was just a big, like, friendly fire hit there. So I'm presuming that's from the that was from the defenders, just from the angle it came at. Again on this flank over here, really nothing going on. Actually, the Crusaders were defeated. I'd really just rush up a few swords, and you could probably just take out these archers nice and quickly. Yeah, Jerusalem, he needs to get a move on. He's slacking. Got some more dismounted knights of the Order of St. Lazarus to go up, more hospitalers. Spears as well. Spears will be really good against elephants, I'd imagine. And the general, who's down there, Amir, sorry. Still down there chilling. Tabdare already losing decisively. Oh god. Those fancy ass helmets are not helping them out. Look at this piling in the units. I mean, if they have artillery shots, the Crusaders, this is the target to shoot for. I mean, there's like, what, 4 units in here? all healthy, even if the cavalry are losing. I mean, it's the same for the defenders. Look at the amount of cav and infantry in here. It's a perfect target. Now seeing England, I thought he was about to commit his last few troops, which is all his English knights. Instead he's bringing up the longwomen, which is not also a bad decision. Yeah, these Dailami infantry are being beaten back, and they're just not strong enough. Crusaders having, like I said, good early game. Having a good early game, but whether that will last, I don't know. They might start to run out of elite infantry, or just infantry in general, and it can all go wrong then. Yes, if you're enjoying the content and would like to see some more, then do remember to go and check out my Discord. You can get involved in some streams, or you can get involved in some battles, or you can send in your own, and you could have them shown off on the channel. And that's one of the best ways to get involved with the channel, if you like in any other way other than just commenting or liking or subscribing. Best thing to do is to join the Discord, links down below in the description. You can also check out my Instagram. The link for that is also in the description of this video. And yeah, you can see actually like stuff that's going on, like posting things like about Pope's real life and what he's up to. So you're more than welcome to go and check both of those out. We have units starting to break it, including despite Mamluks wavering. The city's on fire, and this could do all sorts of problems. It's settlement damage 0 at the moment, but that could catch and just spread all the way up here. That could then intervene and do some damage to the morale, which will be incredible, because that's kind of what I'm hoping for, supporting those Jerusalem boys, Deus Volt, etc, etc. Are they pulling through? I feel like they are. Yeah, these spears are pulling through. They're going to lose a lot of men for this. I know they're only a light speed, but it's not worth it. And he's pulling through like Mamelukes and more spears. Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of men for this. Yeah, a lot of men dying here. What was he doing? I don't know what this Ayubi player is doing. The answer is he's getting his army killed. Lots of breaking here. Most of those axe sergeants have been broken. We've even got mercenary Armenian archers that have been caught out and they're in combat. So this all seems to have gone wrong on this side for the Crusaders. With the help of the Tabadria, they are making progress back towards their wall. There's now Templar Knights down here trying to support. Seems like not Jerusalem. Papal States is like finally getting involved, but it also feels like Jerusalem's just everywhere because everyone's playing with Crusaders. I was like, what is everyone doing here? And then I remember, ah yes, we're doing a Crusader battle. Everyone has Crusaders. Everyone. No exceptions. Apart from the opposition, obviously. You're not allowed Crusaders. Yeah, this is... Yeah, talk about opposition. Bizarre move. This is going to cost you a good portion of your army. And these Mamluks have made it through, but I don't know what they're after. They're just desperate to get after these archers. He could have moved these archers. He could have just shot them with his Mamluks. He would have done the job. Very bizarre, very bizarre. Sending forward some more dismounted Mamelukes. Are these guys out of ammo? They have full ammo. Why are they being sent forward? They should use their ammunition first. It's very much useful for them. That's why they're a hybrid unit. Ingo. Enemy general dead? Seriously? Oh, did they send in a Mir? I think they did, didn't they? So I think the Ayuba general's already dead. That is a massive problem. I wonder if the Ayuba player did drop. It's quite possible, I guess. Only reason why he probably sent in his general in a silly, unnecessary charge against spears. These Templars are losing. These Mamelukes, like I said, they're pretty nasty. I mean, they're getting support as well from other archers. But still, they do pretty damn nasty. I mean, units that can face off against these Mamelukes include the dismounted Hospitaller Knights. These boys be carving through them. Still a fair way of this siege to go, but progress is being made by the Crusaders. Steady progress, that is for sure. Archers here really helping out against those hybrids down there. And it seems as though they're throwing in more dismounted Knights of St. Lazarus to help against the Mamelukes. Personally, feel like it's now time for the Muslims to make a retreat. I'd make a retreat retreat further back down the city. Oh, there's a lot of knights in here piled in against these Mamelukes. I would fire an artillery piece if I could at this big blob of Crusaders. That is a very tempting blob that they're forming up there. I mean, it's not big, but it's big enough that you could hit something pretty nice. So we've got a breakthrough fully over on this side. And so we've got spears as the only thing waiting to take them on. I mean, this is why you save your shock infantry, because then you can use it against choke points like this. And you get through in no time. Now instead we're seeing 3 Papal State Spear units charge in, which again is just too much. You don't need to stack units in, one will do. The rest won't get as good enough charge bonus. I mean, they are spears, they won't get a good charge bonus anyway, but still. The point stands if you're using shock infantry or swords. It's a pretty nasty fight down there in the street. And now we have the oh no, this is the English. Yeah, the English have finally got some infantry now. I was going to say these did not look like normal Crusaders, and they weren't. They are actually kitted out in the coat of arms of England. We see Englishmen fighting alongside the Crusaders here today. They're trying to push them back, but they're not making any progress, really. Spears just getting focused. I mean, these light spears are so vulnerable to archers, and they're also morale is just not great. But they've broken through here. Cavalry, along with a bunch of dismounted knights, they're about to get hit hard by artillery. Oh, they were lucky to be missed there. But they need to get moving. They need to also stop blobbing up to the attackers. It's not a good idea. Bingo, the knights. They're going to go into another layer of defenders. It's sort of like 3rd or 4th for some of these knights, probably. These knights are veterans now of the siege already. Numbers, by the way, for the siege. Slowly the balance power is shifting. It's 5,800 against 4,400. The attackers actually started with 500. Defenders, sorry, started with 500 extra men, but now have over 1,000 less. That was a good shot there by the artillery, just doing a lot of damage to those Templars down there. But I'm still confident for the defenders. I know I said I was rooting for the Crusaders as a Pope myself. I want to see the Crusaders do well. I do shout Deus Vult every night. Yeah, but they've still got, like, the defenders still got good units back there. I mean, they've got the elephants to start with, which can get 300-400 kills. Nafatoons as well can get 100, 200, or they can just break entire armies. They are excellent, and certainly with like the blobbing that's going on here, it's going to give great opportunities to the Nafatoons. I mean, if you got a Nafatoons up to here right now, you could just shell all this cavalry. I think England might have desynced. Something makes me feel like he might have, but I'm not sure. It's just that his cabs have charged in. And he's not taking it out. Makes me feel like it's a desync for England. But I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head if the guy said that there was a desync. But I'm not sure. I don't know. At the same time, this dude capturing the tower, it's not very common of a desync thing to do. But yeah, hopefully he gets all his cav out of there if he's still in the game, England. Yeah, usually a common sign is the general will get thrown in like he is being now. So yeah, this would suggest desync, I think, for England. Which is a shame because the Crusaders are doing well. But the Crusaders fight on. The spear wall, though, that the defenders have going on looks good. It's also very pretty, very bright. Spears breaking there. They're going to need some fresh troops up here soon. Some of these attacks are starting to get... These attacks are starting to get a little bit tired. They're also dwindling in numbers. I'm glad that they're throwing in Mamluks now with like no ammunition left. That's good to see, to be fair. Artillery over here, this trebuchet is just launching shots. I don't even know where he's hitting. Oh, he's going for this big blob of spears up here, which is not bad. Oh, fire rises. Oh, don't know where, but how much of the city is on fire then? 1%, literally not enough to do anything. Cav charging into spears here though. This is not healthy. Papal State's making a massive mistake here. Like, do not charge into spears with cavalry. This is a basic thing with Total War. Never do this. Never do this. Big Total War no-no. Templars are gonna get killed here. They need to get out of there quickly. We've got artillery crew here as well. Yeah, just you can occupy this choke point, yeah, but you don't need to send in cav, expensive cav that you might need, because I mean there's other units that could be charged. I mean there's still plenty of stuff to do. Yeah, England's definitely desynced. This is sad. He's just got all of his army plugged into one gap here. Why can't he send some over here? That's where Jerusalem needs it. It's where the Crusaders need it, I should say. And then again, here is just a bunch of spears. So this is not really the optimal place for the cav to make a charge. But yeah, spears starting to break here. But the next, there's just more lines of spears to come, and there's more swords. There's just plenty more stuff. 5,400 against 3,800. It's close, but that gap needs to stop widening. You see here, I mean, they're just retreating. They need to leave. Yeah, okay, they left the Mamluks to hold the line good. This Dailami infantry here. Oh, really nice shot down there. Really nice shot. That just got all Crusaders. Yeah, the Dailami infantry, I was going to say, cannot just stay there. And or just like abandon its post without leaving something behind. But they left the Mamluks here. They're throwing in some light archers, but I mean, this is a prime shot. Spot here for like target practice for the artillery. I mean, it's all Crusaders down here. And they are breaking their own troops, but I'm sure they're killing a lot more Mamluks, a lot more Crusaders, sorry, than Mamluks and other stuff like that. Are we seriously gonna see these elephants come forward again? He was firing from back here. I was like, my gosh, what accuracy! To even try that. Dismounted Hospitaller Knights, they are going to beat these archers. I mean, they are just burning through the archers at the moment, just getting rid of all those that have no ammunition left.
This is a shameful display.
I hope England's not pulling through. AI England's not pulling through with his cav. Doesn't look too much like he is, but it's hard to tell. Also, it's annoying that most of the battle's been in the shade. I do apologize. Hopefully, you've been able to see, guys. How are you losing decisively? You just got into combat. This is a battle of the ages over here. Both sides literally on like no numbers left. I would imagine the hostiles will win against the archers, but who knows? Again, over here, Afghan archers on the line. We've got some Knights of St. Lazarus that are about to be engaging with some more archers here. I mean, this is just the easy kills at the moment for the Knights. I mean, they should be able to beat most of these archers, you'd imagine. I mean, yeah, this is just going to help rack up the kills. I imagine these archers are pretty solid, but they're not going to be able to beat these heavily armored Knights, I'd imagine. Especially if they get help. There you go, the archers are winning actually. After all of that, the archers are winning. Don't listen to me at all, guys. I know nothing, it seems. Oh, who's going to break here first? Swords or archers? Oh, be interesting. I think the archers will break first. I mean, mainly because there's a fresh unit of dismounted cannons of the Holy Sepulchre coming up. And once they go in, they'll break those archers easily. Are they pulling through? Oh, they should not. Oh, okay, they're not. They're kind of just engaged, and they both broke in the end. Here it's sad to look at the English Knights. You got the English King right up front here, leading the line. Gonna get himself killed on a spear here from the Muslims. There he goes. Fight it out, sir. Kill for England. Oh, a rear charge here. How did the heck did this happen? Who broke? Oh, over here. Really nice charge, actually, from Jerusalem. Rear charging these spears, unlocking this entire, like, English horde that's not going to just, I imagine, run into the next spear unit here. Which is a shame, but look at this Javi position. The Javi's upon this barricade here. With the spear, the stakes in front. Oh, it's going to be painful. And you imagine they're just going to avoid that choke point as much as possible. I just set up like a tiny little unit to see if they can destroy the barricade. But yeah, they've got a good position there. Another barricade over here. Got more like De La Army infantry there waiting.
Our general, the men are broken and running for their lives.
A general has died? Who lost their general? Did he seriously lose his general? What? Yeah, I think the general ran into a spike trap or something and got himself killed. What a dumbass. Oh, that is unfortunate. So I think Antioch's now without his general, though it doesn't say his unit is, but yeah, general's recently died. Just came up now. So that is unfortunate. I mean, it's not anything on Antioch. That's just unfortunate. That's bad luck, I think. You can't find every but you'd be like so annoyed at your general, like, come on, out of the 3 guys that are left or like died in that unit, you are one of the 3. Like, well, that's just my luck. The cav here smashing into the spears. They're losing, but I imagine they'll turn this around and kill a lot of cavalry soon. The English nobility is going to die in these choke points there. Spears, look at that. They were losing, but they're now combat even. There's another spear unit ready to back them up as well. They got so many spears to try and break through. Over on this side, we got some Stimpendari from the Papal States. They are being sent in. They look like they're going to break through the spear line soon. That's good. Open up another front. And once they open up that front, they can maybe support the big English blob. Or they could flank around. They could almost get straight to the main cap point with our Indian armored, Indian war elephants waiting for them. Yeah, I mean, the defender's looking a bit rough. It's 2,900 against 4,900. They have about 2,000 man difference at the moment in favor of the Crusaders, and we're about to see a nice rear charge here by the Hospitallers. Gonna just take out these Afghan archers very quickly. Execute them boys. Yes, kill them all. They'll start to waver soon. Chop them down. Kill them all. They're wavering. That is them mopped up. And now we have a gold chevron dismounted Templar unit over here. They're both in sheer wall. I don't think either side's really going for it that much. They're fighting a spear unit here. These spears, I'm telling you, they are nasty. And we've got Hospitals just throwing themselves in. They're like, you know what? Screw it. We've got no time. We've got to get to the cap point. We want to have a drink. But I mean, you got to go for one of these, destroy one of these barricades soon. You don't want to go around. Just destroy one of the barricades. There's no, like, javies or anything up there. It seems like the javies are all used up on this side, and they've actually destroyed the barricade too. You can come through here now. I mean, just be careful with cav. This is like a million stakes here. And I'm not talking about the beef variety. Hospitallers here, they've got to do their bit. Oh, look at that. The breakthrough has started over here, and we have elephants being mobilized. Oh boy, Krasmarine Empire bringing up their elephants, and they're going to go straight in. I mean, this cav is done for. There is a general here. It's the Papal States general. They need some spears or something, or some archers. Oh, they could be in real trouble to the Papal States here. Oh no. The Pope may have bitten off more than he can chew. I'll be so annoyed if the Papal States loses his general. As a fellow Pope, it's not how you want to see your colleagues go out. Indian elephants are winning. Oh, losing the size. Look at that general. No, no, no. Where are the nearest archers? Is Cav here? Oh, there's a load of archers over here, the longbowmen, but they are not going to be helping. Yeah, these Indian elephants, they're going to get a lot of kills. Get that general out of there. I mean, everything else is doomed, but get that general out of there. What we got over here? We got Armenian archers. I think they're going to flank around and come and support and try and kill these elephants. I mean, if you kill these elephants, this is a massive win. Because they're like one of the big things that are probably stopping you from winning this game. If you can like kill their elephants, I think these are the only units that can save the Muslims right now. I mean, if they kill this Papal States general and then die, they've done a big, big job for their team. And that in itself, they paid for themselves, killing a general. He's not dropping as quickly as he was at the start, put it like that. Oh, they've broken this spear unit here, but yeah, like the cav is just getting annihilated. Archers on the wall here, getting forced back. Well, they're not actually on a wall anymore, it's just a choke point. This one's going to be destroyed in a little while, but yeah, still got a bit of time on that one. It's seriously, is this England again? I think it is. Yeah, England's definitely like, England's definitely been desynced and just like been dropped. This cab's just charging into a spear line while there's already a fight going on. There you go, that's going to be Papal States General dead, I already know it. So they've lost 2 generals before the Muslims even lost 1. No, it's England. England's lost his general. Oh no, so they could lose potentially 3, though this general is now winning against the elephants, which is good. The elephants are losing. Start shooting these elephants. Oh, they're combat even again now. Oh, I don't know. It's not good enough. You need to be winning. You need to kill these guys. And there's more on the way? You're serious? Oh, it's elephant overkill. It's elephant overkill here. I mean, I just get every archer you can. And you start shooting these guys down. They're bringing up spears as well. Brilliant. That's what you need. Yeah, they're desperate to kill this Papal State General, I think. Which would just leave Antioch's General, I believe. No. Leave Jerusalem's General. Antioch lost his to a spear trap. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jerusalem's, which has actually been the only one that I think's been was in combat before. But yeah, he's just chilling. Cav over here trying to do his bit. But look at this, the English knights here just getting speared to death. They don't care. It's one of the most saddening things to see when your army, like, when you desync or just get dropped. And you just watch your army just run into spear lines with cavalry, or just run into, like, pikes or whatever. In one big, long line. You can just get murdered. It's awful. Happened when I was the Byzantines in that really awesome close siege. And, yeah, it was so disappointing to watch. Elephants over here have been defeated. Well, that's a big win. The other elephant unit decided to scarper back, along with the spears. So this cav here and these swords and spears can flank around. They just need to destroy this barricade, or they can make a push all the way around here and get to the main cap point now. Naftoons, I've yet to see any mobilized. As far as I'm aware, there's 1, 2. Maybe there have been some thrown, but I honestly can't see. There maybe was 3 units, perhaps, but still. We've got Tabaderia now coming forward. So they're going to send some axes to try and deal with these English knights. Oh, they're not pulling through, are they? No. Don't pull through, Papal States. Because I don't condone that. Yeah, the Papal States is going to try and pull through. Which I don't condone. But it's going to do it. It's going to lose a load of men for it. And rightly so. Making this battle a little bit more interesting. Getting a bunch of his men killed for nothing. 4,200 against 2,000. Okay, it kind of looks like he stopped. But at the same time, he did just can't. I don't know. His movement, whatever he did force the student back from its choke point. The spears are still here. Well done on the Papal State General here, though, at least for capturing this point. This will help for morale, which is going to be needed. Crossbows going into combat down here is never a good sign for the attackers that they're running low on men. And that's the Papal State sitting in these crossbows there. I mean, this is the flank that was always going to be taken first. I just knew it. Oh, they're firing at the Naftoons. Good shooting. Not killing any, but I mean, always worth weakening them a little bit, making sure they keep their heads down. I mean, the spear sergeants over here, they're going to challenge the Afghan spearmen. And the Naftoons are moving forward. I think maybe for cover. I think I've watched them hide Naftoons at these little like towers before. It's quite a nice little spot. You can kind of avoid the archers. They're not even destroying this barricade, but they're about to do it now. And if they do that, they can then destroy that, and then the big line of English can carry on, and it can go into these gory infantry. They can also rear charge and take out these Tabaderia and stuff, which are currently engaged in a mighty battle against dismounted cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. Come on, boys. You gotta break through. These angry men with big axes, they're nothing. You're God's own men. You must fight and die in the name of Deusvold. Oh, look at this. They're going to try and destroy this barricade. The general of the Papal States is right here. He's getting shot by bow infantry. You can't miss him. Just put about 6 arrows into his chest, you'll kill him. No, looking good. But if they can break through, like I said, and rear charge this Ramat al-Jun, then they're in a real good position. We've got, did they throw any Naftoons? No, they haven't, but they're getting focused down now slowly. This choke point is the first point in the last, like the Citadel bit. This is like the first area of fighting here. Hospitallers, they've rushed up, and they are going to try and break through this spear line. I don't know if they have enough, but we'll see. I need to unleash some Naftoons soon, I think. I feel like it needs to be done. 72%. Not long until they break through there. And a mass break's starting to take place over on this side. You can see lots of wavering troops. Seems as though maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe morale or just like army, like unit losses. They're just starting to break. They need to go and capture this point over here and help with the morale boost again. Sending some mercenary sheer archers. They're not going to do much. But I guess every little helps. There you go. Finally, the barricades being brought down. The papal general is on 18 men left. He's in a rough spot. I don't think he's making it out of here alive. He's getting focused down by the archers in the center here. Ramal Jund are just trying to shoot him down, get some kills. The spears also flanking behind. And we have a charge here by the general. Amir is getting attacked. And the mercenary Armenians, they're gonna run away. Well, they're gonna try anyway. Tide of battle is turning in their favor. I mean, I guess it is. Yeah, it's 3,700 against 1,400. Amir charges in along with the war elephants here. And here come the elephants. And they're going to absolutely annihilate these English troops. I mean, they're already breaking quite a lot of them here. I mean, actually, that's the spear. Actually, these are all spear and archer units. Okay, fair enough. English foot knights are wavering, though, at 122. But yeah, all these units are in real trouble. These elephants have got nothing to worry about in this choke point. Really, they need these archers, these longwomen, to focus down the war elephants, but they're not going to. The general, though, has scarpered. We now have more cav coming in. We have hospitality knights coming in, along with some Templars. I mean, they're not the healthiest of units, but they are more cav. And maybe they can get in and surround and stop this general from escaping. We'll see.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
It's not looking good on this side, though. They're wavering, those troops there. How are the front lines looking? We actually have a fight now at this point here as well. We have got cannons of Holy Sepulchre. They are getting to the gory infantry here. Cav getting in. These hospitalities are going to try and chase down these spears. Not a bad charge, but yeah, it's a risky business going into spears. But they were looking the wrong way. It was a rear charge on spears. So I think they will rout this unit. That was not a bad charge there, to be fair, in the end. Well done by the hospitalities. They should break that unit. The elephants here, though, my gosh, they're getting good kills, probably. They out of control? No, they're not. They're not even out of control. They're taking so much fire ammo. Ridiculous. Big pushes over on this side. Spears, again, losing here. They just don't have enough to stop all these Templars, by the sounds of it. We have got rear charges going on here. Amir is getting probably some incredible kills right now. Someone needs to come and deal with this guy. We've got the Antioch general without his actual, like, the bodyguard. And you be careful though. Amir here looks like he's going to go and get some archer kills. Or just charging the other choke point here. And we also have another general here. The Guru general Taj Adin Yildiz. A man I do not know. I'm sure a great general. There we go, into the rear of these very tired cannon of the Holy Sepulchre troops. They are getting annihilated, yeah, but they're going to break. That's unfortunate. We're now going to see the other general come up, though, here. Prince of Antioch is on his way up. And if they can engage and kill these generals here, then they've got a chance. I mean, there's hospitality knights here as well. In they go. Heavy shock against heavy shock. Oh, the Antioch colours are great. They really do. Blue and red. Oh, beautiful. You need to get some spears in there or something to support. Or just like shoot them with archers. Artillery coming in. Not a bad shot to the archers, but I actually broke the statue as well. How rude of the Crusaders. That statue might have been priceless. We're going to see some Naftuns, I think, throw some Naftuns in a moment. They are just about to get ready. Here we go. Go on, fire. Fire for me. See the little pots fly out in a minute. Yep, they got them in their hands. And here they go. They should start throwing them. I can hear them exploding. Don't know what they're throwing at. What are they throwing at? I don't know. These dismounted cannons of the Holy Sepulchre are winning this fight here, and the Naftuns winning the combat. This is not looking good. All these choke point fights here, they've all been broken. And this is actually shifting the balance of power. Not that much, but it is shifting slightly back in favor of the defenders. 2,100 against about 1,000 left of the defenders. So yeah, they need to be careful. There are still elephants and Naftuns knocking about. That could do a lot of damage to morale. Artillery I can still hear coming in. Are they trying to hit the Naftuns or something? No, they're just destroying the main, like, citadel. Trying to just burn it down, aren't you? So rude. -3, so it actually is doing some morale damage and some melee attack and all that sort of stuff. Need to be careful. Tabardurian here, General. Do not want to leave your General fighting Tabardurian. The elephants, by the way, still in here. Have only lost, what, like 2 elephants maybe? They are probably killing a lot of Englishmen. A lot of them are longbows in here as well, so they're not exactly the most able units to kill elephants. They've got, what, given a knife? The elephants, yeah, I mean, they're going to be a surprise to England. I bet the English have been like, what the heck are elephants? We've never seen these things before. Look at this, they've broken through. The Naftuns are throwing their Naftuns now. It just seems all a little late, though. The Naftuns getting focused down. We have Taj al-Din and Yildiz coming in here. The Gura General, basically. He just charged into this infantry. A really nice charge there. That'll do a lot of damage to those cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. Crossbows here are breaking. They need to get some Armenian archers or like some more infantry up here. Got some Hospital Knights waiting down there. It's when you need spears at this point. Really do need some spears. General over here, we've got the King's Bodyguard for Jerusalem. He's just charged in. He looks like he's engaged with the General of the Khazarian Empire. I don't know if they've really got much left. But there you go. He's in there. Jerusalem is throwing everything he has now to win this one. Really need to do like a hammer and anvil on these elephants, just with something. I don't know if the cav will work, but yeah, this is what's going to happen here. And I guess onto the archers it'll work. This is not a bad charge. I don't know if the elephants really will be too bothered about cavalry in the back lines. They're like, oh, more kills. Oh, they are. They're starting to die. They're down to 10. And they're wavering and breaking, and that's huge. And there you go, General breaking there. That is the Khazarian General gone. What is going down here now? It's the Gurids. They're coming in and they're fighting against the dismounted knights of, or like cannons of the Holy Sepulchre. Oh, it's like a mess here. I think they were all trying to chase after that General of Jerusalem. But I think he's going to go in maybe through this choke point here, where the archers are fighting it out. There's some longbowmen here fighting against Afghan archers. Interesting fight. And then we have spears and swords over here battling out. It's looking very close. I mean, what is the balance of power? I mean, it's not looking good on the balance of power for the Muslims. But it feels like it's much closer because mainly because England's just, like, their troops are just kind of redundant. They're not really in the fight. They're not controlled by players. Got some knights of the Order of St. Lazarus here. They're going to just sneak around and maybe charge that general. Oh, but he's going to get a charge off first. This is going to be painful. Just a few more kills with the Gurid General. He doesn't mind. Oh, yes. Very nice. Almost goes through the entire unit. It's just brutal. Like, watch the unit drop here. Look at this. And how's it going in the rest of the battle? I mean, Navtoons, I think they're desperately trying to just maybe try and blow up a general. It looks like they're just going to use their ammunition instead on some longbowmen. They're getting focused down. It's punishment you get as a Navtoon. You're just #1 target for archers. But the archers did break here. But the longbows survive. And they're going to be able to get into the cap point. You can see the general there. He's also just almost do some hammer and anvils. And there you go. Everything is on the chain route. And it's a Pyrrhic victory for Antioch and its allies. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. It was a really fun one, to be fair. And I don't know really... I don't know. I feel like I don't know if they could have brought more heavy infantry, the defenders, but they needed to bring some. They were lacking in heavy infantry, that's for sure. But yeah, this one was sent in by Smile Virus, who's playing as the Principality of Antioch. He did a very good job. I mean, his cannons of the Holy Sepulchre getting 400 kills. Incredible. I mean, his Templars down there, 465 kills. These guys got incredible kills against light infantry. 155 on the archers, 245 with another there. And then his like cavalry only getting 78 kills. His hospitality like 255. I mean, he's done really, really well here with his like knights. It's like incredible, and like that's what I was saying. I feel like if they could bring more heavy infantry, the defenders, they could have then matched up against all these nasty heavy knights that they were facing. Bellycat, who was playing as the Papal State, not getting as many like incredible kills as Smile Virus, but 209 with his Hospitaller Knights is good. His crossbow is getting 326 is very good. 99 kills with his mounted sergeant. And then you've got Wandetta playing as the Jerusalem and Cyprus. 168 with his general. 150 with the Hospitaller Knights. 156 with another there. His Templars getting 138. 134 with the archers. And his Cav 217 and 107 with his Trebuchet. And then we have Crank 51 Gaming playing as England. I think he was the one that dropped. It's just seemed like with his tactics at the end, it just seemed like he must have dropped. Longbows 294 kills. Very good. His Knights 207, his Axe is 117, his Cav 118, so some good kills there. Then the Moonwolfie playing as the Krasmarine Empire, 140 kills with his Indian Elephants. His infantry, the best, getting like 80 kills. Naftoon's 41. Archers getting 134, 144. Then we have Byzantine Centurion, not playing as the Byzantines, but playing as the Ayyubids. Getting like 137 kills with his dismounted Mamelukes, the best. His Tabadari getting 124. Akos playing as the Mamelukes, getting 144 kills with his general is incredibly good. 122 with his Spears, 148 with another, 190 with his Tabadari, 158 with the Archers, and then 178 kills with his Trebuchet. And then we have Tai playing as the Ghurid Sultanate, 134 kills with his general. His 200 kills dead with the Afghans, 216 with another day. He did very well with his Archers, actually. And his Elephant's getting 408 kills. Very, very nice. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.